Have you ever felt a sudden rush of negative thoughts or doubts that seem to come out of nowhere? That's Shaytan attacking your mind, trying to shake your focus and peace. But here's the comforting truth. Allah is always protecting you, even in the moments you feel most vulnerable. In this video, we'll explore how these whispers enter your mind, why they affect you, and the powerful ways Allah shields your heart from harm. Inspired by the wisdom of Mufti Menk, you'll discover practical steps to find calm, strength, and spiritual clarity, no matter the struggle. Shaytan targets the mind because it is the command center of every action. When he plants a whisper, it can slowly grow into a thought, then a feeling, and eventually a behavior. His aim is to disturb your inner peace and push you into confusion, so you lose focus on what truly matters. These whispers often appear as random negative ideas, sudden doubts, or unnecessary fears that distract you from remembering Allah. By influencing the mind, Shaytan attempts to weaken your confidence, create emotional instability, and make you question your purpose. His first doorway is always your thoughts. Shaytan chooses mental attacks because they are subtle and often go unnoticed. When he influences your inner dialogue, you may think those thoughts are your own, which makes his strategy more effective. He targets moments when you are tired, stressed, or spiritually disconnected, hoping to create emotional vulnerability. By affecting your mindset, he aims to weaken your ability to make sound decisions and push you toward harmful choices. This internal pressure can lead to hesitation in doing good deeds or a sudden loss of motivation in worship. His goal is to shake your stability from the inside before affecting anything external. Allah's promise of protection is constant and unconditional for those who seek Him sincerely. Even when a believer feels overwhelmed internally, Allah's mercy surrounds them in ways they may not immediately recognize. This protection appears as calmness during distress, strength during weakness, and clarity when confusion tries to take over. Allah reassures the believer through guidance, subtle signs, and an inner pull toward goodness. Whenever a person turns to Him, He sends tranquility to the heart and firmness to the mind. His protection is not limited to moments of worship. He guards His servants throughout their daily struggles, even in silence. Dhikr has a powerful effect because it reconnects the heart to its Creator, shutting down the pathways through which negative whispers enter. Each phrase of remembrance strengthens the believer's inner state and creates a spiritual shield. When the tongue engages in dhikr, the heart begins to settle, and the mind gains renewed focus. Expressions like astaghfirullah or la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah bring a sense of grounding during mental turbulence. Through consistent remembrance, the believer develops resilience, making it harder for harmful thoughts to take root. Dhikr transforms the inner environment, allowing peace to overpower distraction. The Qur'an provides a unique form of mental nourishment that clears emotional fog and strengthens spiritual awareness. Its verses carry meanings that uplift the heart and redirect one's thoughts toward purpose and hope. When a believer recites or listens attentively, the words bring a soothing effect that dissolves inner heaviness. The Qur'an offers guidance that helps a person recognize what is real and what is merely a passing disturbance. Its message instills certainty, reminding the soul of Allah's wisdom behind every experience. Through this divine light, the mind becomes more stable, balanced, and resistant to harmful influences. Salah acts as a direct connection between the believer and Allah, grounding the mind during moments of inner disturbance. Each movement and recitation creates a rhythm that calms the emotions and brings structure to scattered thoughts. When a person stands in prayer, they momentarily detach from worldly pressures and return to a state of spiritual focus. This consistent pause throughout the day prevents negative influences from building up in the mind. Through Salah, the believer gains renewed strength, clarity, and direction. It becomes a sanctuary where worries lose their weight and the heart regains a sense of trust in Allah. Mufti Menk often reminds believers that feeling weak or overwhelmed does not mean they are abandoned. Allah's mercy remains close, even when a person struggles to recognize it. During moments of inner conflict, there are gentle inspirations that guide the heart back toward goodness. This is part of Allah's help. Sometimes it appears as unexpected comfort, a calming thought, or the strength to make a better choice. These subtle supports show that Allah is actively guarding the believer's journey. Mufti Menk emphasizes that such moments are signs of divine care, proving that Allah stays near even in silent battles. Protecting the mind requires consistent habits that strengthen a believer's spiritual awareness throughout the day. Reciting Ayatul Kursi creates a protective barrier that keeps harmful influences at a distance, allowing the heart to remain steady. Morning and evening adhkar serve as a daily reset, preparing the mind to face challenges with calmness and trust. Turning to Allah in moments of pressure brings immediate relief, guiding thoughts back to what is beneficial. These small but regular practices train the mind to stay anchored, making it less vulnerable to sudden emotional shifts or intrusive negativity. Even when the mind feels overwhelmed, there are signs that Allah's protection is present. Subtle feelings of reassurance, sudden clarity in decision-making, or moments of inner calm amidst chaos indicate His care. Sometimes solutions appear unexpectedly, or helpful people enter your life at the right time. These are divine interventions. Recognizing these signs strengthens faith and encourages reliance on Allah during future struggles. By reflecting on such moments, a believer learns to trust that even unseen forces work in their favor. Awareness of Allah's presence transforms fear and doubt into patience, hope, and a sense of spiritual security. Remember, Shaytan may try to disturb your mind, but Allah's protection is always near. Stay connected through Dhikr, Qur'an, and prayer, and trust in His guidance. May Allah fill your heart with peace, clarity, and unwavering faith. If this message touched you, comment "Allah protects me" below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Profound Deen for more reminders that strengthen your soul and mind. Stay strong, stay mindful, and keep trusting Allah.